And we've been talking about the unbelievable images of Ukrainians racing to get out after days of Russian attacks. Our next guest says his only option was to make a 20-hour, 50-mile walk into Poland to get to safety. American independent journalist Manny Marotta joins me now. Manny, good morning. So good to see you safe and in Poland. First, tell us why you were in Ukraine and, of course, tell us about what it was like to get out of the country.
Thank you for your time. I traveled to Ukraine 2 weeks ago to try and cover the lead up or the tensions that were surrounding the possible conflict with Russia. I was documenting the people, I was documenting the culture, but then on the morning of February 24th, the morning of the invasion, I woke up to air raid sirens in Lviv. And then there were announcements over the loudspeaker telling everybody to seek shelter, to stock up on water, to help the elderly and the young. And so I went with my roommate, who was a British journalist, to the train station. All the trains were booked. We went to the bus station. All the buses were booked. We tried to look into car hire or Uber or any of those options, and all of that was booked as well. And we decided that our only possible option would be to walk from Lviv to Poland. And that was going to be a grueling trek, but it was one that we and many other refugees were undertaking at the time.
Yeah, and it took you 50 hours to do that. Yeah. You know, I want to ask you, what is life like for the people who are waiting in their cars, trying to get into Poland? Do they have food, water? What's their situation like?
It's an extremely desolate environment out there. There's really not much that is between Lviv and Poland at all. So you would see literally hundreds or thousands of people without any access to food, without any access to water, without any access to a toilet or shelter in the middle of wintertime, who are walking down the road trying to get to Poland as fast as possible. And it was harrowing and heartbreaking to see young children, older adults trying to reach Poland on a long and grueling walk in wintertime without food or water.
Yeah, so what you're describing right now, Manny, is a humanitarian crisis. And on top of that, men ages 18 to 60 aren't allowed to leave the country. So you're dealing with a lot of broken families as well. Such a tragic situation, Manny. Like I said, so glad that you are safe. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling your story.
Thank you for your time.